Hey, once again, it's your boy Day for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another FS22 map making stream video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents, boys and girls, Joshy boy, what's going on? Yeah, man. As long as it ain't Republic, I'm keep it. I'm gonna keep it PG. You know. Um. So, guys, we're just picking up from where we left off. Uh, yo. Picking up from where we left off. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'm sure you have. But we have a new logging map and Volvo and all kinds of goodies coming to the game. So, um, my map probably won't be done by the time that comes out. So, we could probably use them new trees. We'll probably be able to use those new trees in our map as well. So that'll be exciting. Yeah, boy. But as you know, we made Giants partners. So if you want to purchase the game or any DLCs or any equipment, check out the description. The links for those items are in the description at no extra cost to you. It just supports the channel. Or you can use um, yeah, the word triple D at checkout. All right, Joshy boy, come back to work tomorrow or what? Well, unfortunately, I have to. Um, yeah, until something else comes along, or until somebody's laying in a turnaround, you know. But yeah. So, yeah. With that being said, let's get to it. So, I mean, we got our sawmill done, ladies and gents, and let me tell you, it looks amazing, amazing in game. It's crazy, especially with all the leaves that we put on the ground. It's insane how it looks in game, man. I ain't even playing Joshy Boy 100. I don't know how I'm gonna stop myself. I really don't. But yeah, man, I can't wait until we're able to play this map together, though. Check it out, man. Look, I got actual water in the mud puddle. Got leaves just chilling from the uh from the elm tree. We got the elm leaves. It's crazy. But look, I got so you got your regular sell point for wood right here. And then when you come around the corner, you can sell your wood on this rack. The trigger for it's like right there. Right? Ah, come on with the pop-ups, man. I know I'm live. Uh, this one here is just a stack wood on. But from here over is your sell trigger. And then right here, we got another sell trigger on this rack for short logs. And I put some wood on there so you get free money right away. $408 to be exact. And then your wood chip sell point here. Yeah, man, we got the leaves on the ground. It's crazy, man. It looks insane in game, man. It's crazy. I can't wait till that new logging map comes out, though, so we can use the new trees from it on another part of the map. Don't forget to hit that like button, brother. Yeah, man, some people be laying in a turnaround. Oh, man. Alright. But, anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, man, I'm kind of excited, dude, about this, Volvo equipment and stuff coming out. Like, I decided to make a logging map right on time, right? But this side of the map, um, like we were already going to use different trees and stuff, so I'm sure we won't have it done by the time November comes along. So wherever we're at by then, we might be able to use those new trees. So that'll be cool. You can kind of catch a glimpse of what they look like too. A couple of them in some of the photos. All right, but we're gonna change this road. I was thinking about having it run a different way, but maybe we'll just leave it straight, going straight through there. Um, and then, but I'm gonna leave it there for right now, so we can use it as a guide to how wide our road should be, and then we'll pull it out of there. Okay. So I kind of like, I don't like how uh, they have so much of this, but they pretty much got a lot of the work done for us, man. I don't know if I should just leave this ground be because they do have a lot of the work done for us, or if I should just wipe it out and start fresh the way we do it, just to get it to match everything else, which is probably what we're going to end up doing, to be honest. Just to be honest. Um, Now I was wanting to, let's check our prefabs real quick, because there was a hunting blind, I believe. Ooh, look at this, we got a new road pack. Check it out. What we got here? Cool. Got some road signs. Yeah, man. Ooh, buddy, check it out. Like, I don't even care about none of those other signs, just them green ones right there. That green one right there. Just that one sign. But unfortunately, I don't think they even say anything. So, how do you get it to where you can make it say different things, though? A large collection of UK signs. Oh, we got some new power lines too? Seriously? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, cool. Man, I wish I'd have known that before I just did them power lines, right? Yeah, I don't know if I really care for them anyhow. I do like the fact that the support cable has the yellow around it. So to be honest, I might actually download them just to steal that yellow piece off that cable. I mean, which we could make that very easily. All we would have to do is um, go into textures and just put a yellow color into textures and create a cylinder, put that yellow color on that cylinder, stretch it out, and then shrink it, and we would have our own insulator right there, just like I made the telephone pole wires. So you know, it's been so long since I've messed with animated objects, XML files to make stuff like this actually work in a map. I kind of forget how to do it. I would have to go in and mess with it again to remember how to actually do it. Diesel tank for, man, a lot of things were added since the last time I was on here, and it got me a little bit excited. And I forgot what I was even coming on here for. What did I come on here for? Oh, a hunting blind. That's what it was. I need to get in Blender and start making my own things. I mean, there's always that, like, once we're done with the map, then I could take my time and make some things and make tweaks to the map, and then just have an update for it. But I'd like to get everything done as I do it. See, that would have been pretty neat too. Um, but if we want our map to go on console, we wouldn't be able to use these. See, I kind of wish, like, I wish it was an actual tree stand. See, that's something I might make too. I mean, that might even be one of the first things I try to make in Blender is a tree stand. Not a hunting blind, but a tree stand that you could actually put in a tree, or have it to where it is a tree, and then you place the tree down and it has the the tree stand in it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and install this. I think that's it. That's all we got is 65, 65 prefabs. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's install it. Should be two of them. What's this saying? Oh, So it's only, so we would have to install it again to get both of them. That's what I'm taking from it. So let's do it again. Let's do the new one. Alright. Let's get out of there. Yeah, so it gave us both of them. We actually had to, that's kind of weird. See, we might have to spruce this up, man. Put something in there. Haha. I like the new one, but it's kind of bright. This one here actually blends in with the scenery. See, this would be okay, like in somebody's backyard or something. But we'll have that other one, like in the woods, man. And it'll just look like it was abandoned. Just left out there. Alright, we're gonna have to lock these so they don't just come apart every time you click on them. If you don't know, okay, in Giants Editor, there's a new feature to Giants Editor. If you click on something, it doesn't just grab the whole group. And sometimes you mistakenly click on it, right? And then you move it, not realizing that you just moved a piece of it, not the whole thing. You might have moved the big outside structure of it, and not even notice that you didn't move the inside of it, and then it gets all messed up. So, the new feature to Giants Editor 9 is the fact that you can click on something. You might and or may not already know this, but we're going to go over it anyhow. Okay, so if you click on something right here, locked group, if you click on that, that puts a little lock right here. Okay, so now whenever you click on that, it doesn't pull it apart. It grabs the main mother, the mother group every time you would click on it, so it doesn't open it up whenever you actually click on that item. So if you don't want something to open it up whenever you click on it, you just lock it. Okay. Great feature. Very great feature. I love it. Hey, maybe we'll have this chilling here somewhere in the middle or up there on the edge or something. Then we'll let this one chill right here with the rest of our goodies. I gotta make some more signs too, ladies and gents. I was thinking about messing with the lighting in here too. Try to get it to where it's a little bit darker. Not too dark. But it is called the Dead Dark Forest, so we gotta add some darkness to it. Yeah, boy. I actually had some other signs made. I say like this one. This one here I had made up for one of the smaller signs, obviously, but it says, "Are you ready for a dark forest winter?" obviously it's not the right size for that board. I thought I had a different sign made up just for that board. Other than these two. See, we can't use that now. I had to make a new one because that has our logo on it. We're not allowed to do that anymore. And this isn't made for this board either, but it says last year's winner in the dark forest. See, and I think that's pretty cool too, like showing you what the previous year's winner looked like. So, yeah, we need to get some signs made up for that billboard right there. Man, this really sucks deleting grass just to put it back in. It's a lot of work, ladies and gents. Real quick to delete it. long, long time to put it back. Alright, like I said, we're going to leave that trail there. I said it's going to be the water, grass, trail, trees. I mean, I actually could put trees on this side too. And then if you want to make money, or if you want to be, if you want to be able to make silage and stuff with map grass, yeah, you have to turn into uh, a state employee, yeah, and cut the grass here by the highway, make silage. Nah, I'm gonna try to fit in a couple of spots. Um, and then I was thinking about doing that too with the starting fields, just having grass in the starting fields. Um, then I gotta get our dairy. I'm gonna actually put our dairy right here, right? And then I was going to leave the man, I forget what this building is called. The contractors building right here where you make your planks at, or you make furniture at. I was going to leave that here, but I think I might go ahead and get rid of it here. That way we'll have more forestry there. Move it from there and just bring it up here in the town. And try to just keep everything like that right here on the main strip right here. And then like I said, we got to figure out how we're going to. I need to make a new building because I truly do not want to use this building for our store. I got to get a sign made in Blender for our store. Heck, you know what? The new map coming out might have the perfect store for us. we we might just use it. Just like we may be able to use some of those new trees. We won't touch what we have here. Because I really like what we got here. But if the other trees, or if the trees on that new map are pretty awesome, um, we will find a place somewhere else for them and use them. Yeah, so we're gonna take our time too, guys. All the new roads that we've put in, we are gonna go through and put splines in for the AI traffic. So um, your hired workers will be able to drive on these roads. I can't guarantee that they're gonna be smart enough to do what they're supposed to be doing. Because they don't even do it right all the time in base game. So, but I'm gonna have the splines there for them to where they should know where they're going. Let's just put it like that. Like I said, we're gonna have crazy, crazy snow plowing all the roads. And I'm really surprised that that's not something that's been like a big thing too. Um, there was a lot of stuff that, look at this. It's giant stuff for there for you too. I'm really surprised that like uh, in FS19 there was obviously not on the mod hub. I mean, there was some on there, but outside of the mod hub, like it was a big thing for like snow plows and salt spreaders and stuff like that. And I'm surprised that it's really not a big thing. It's base game too, man, and you're not really seeing many mods in that out there for that as of yet. Like I thought for sure we'd have big snowplow trucks and that by now. We've had a couple little snow plowing things, but not much. Yeah, so there's supposed to be new brands coming out too, other than just Volvo. And I don't know. I'd like to see what's going to happen there. You know, Giants is making a lot of money, man. They're dishing out all this money to bring all these new brands to the game. I think they've brought in more brands to the game in 22 already than they have in the last few years. It's crazy. Yeah, so I was gonna have um, a pedestrian path here, and then I was gonna bring it up and around like that or something, but I'm really not sure what to do with it now. Maybe just have them walk back and forth right here. See, it'd be nice if I had an actual porter john too. Like I'd put a porter john in a little rest area for the walking trail right there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we come up with. There's just like so many different ways you could do a map, man, and that's one of the hardest parts. Actually deciding what you're gonna do with it. Because there's so many things you could do with it. Yeah, so again, like, I was debating on just keeping what they had there, because that would save us that much work, but I really don't like the way they have it. So we might just wipe that all out too, just to be original. Keep everything in theme of what we already have. It would take forever, but I was thinking about putting sidewalks down this main road too. But the only problem with that is I don't know if it would actually work with these things they have right here. I don't know if I'd actually be able to do it. I could easily just sink it down into the ground, into these things they have here. But the only problem with that is right where it ends, then you'd have one piece sticking out and then one piece in there. So that may not work for us. I mean, they got a sidewalk on this side, so, but it stops right there. I think we'll be alright, then we'll leave it alone. leaving the grass right here on this edge as a guide, because I'm not going to put forest ground up to the road. This is the main road, so I'm just going to keep the forest ground back from it, kind of like we did on this side. Brad, what's going on, brother? No, it's all good, man. Yeah, man, we was just talking about the, well, we as in me, you know. We was just talking about the new mapping app going to be coming out. I said, what's the odds of me doing a login map, and that's what the new map for base game is going to be, the expansion. But it'll be out before I'm actually done. You know what I'm saying? It'll be out in November. So it has new trees, man. It's got new trees. So we might have the new trees on a section of our map, because I know we're not going to be done with the map by November. Okay, so somewhere out in the Beyonder there, we may have the new trees on the map. I'm not going to replace everything, because I like what we got. You know what I'm saying? I really like what we got. It looks good, but you can kind of catch a glimpse of what the new trees and that is on the expansion. They look kind of good. But yeah, I mean, we finally got all this done. We got our telephone poles in, our pole lighting, all that good stuff. I just got to come in and change all of our signs and that, though. Yeah, we got leaves all over the ground, corresponding leaves. So like, there's a maple tree here. We got maple leaves on the ground. There's a elm. So we got some elms on the ground. Matter of fact, I might throw some elms mixed in with these maples here. We got another elm, so we got some elm leaves, so on and so forth. Yeah, but I must have forgot to do something around this tree though. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it though, Brett, but finally made Giants partners. It's crazy. Took forever. Like, forever, ever. Got denied once. But we made it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Right? But the battle ain't over, because I still gotta get people to make purchases through my links. so so getting partners was just the beginning of it. Then you can't move forward unless you actually get people like buying expansions and the DLCs and that through your links. So actually getting accepted was just part of the battle. I mean, technically they don't have to use my links. Just at checkout, you gotta use my code, which is all caps triple D right there. Use that code at checkout at no extra cost to you, but it goes to support the channel. Alright, so we're gonna paint down some leaves here around this tree. I don't know how I forgot this tree. I really don't. I got all the rest of them though. Ain't going too crazy with it. Just polluting everything with them. Just dabbing them right around the proximity of the tree. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm telling you, it looks crazy good in game, man. It's insane. Like the overall look of it is the same, but I don't know. It's got like a way different feel in game. If you ever been in Giants Editor, build something, and then looking at it in game, you know what I'm talking about. Appreciate that like. Hey, what do you think? What do you think the odds are, Brad, of my map still being better than the new base game logging map coming out? I mean, I could only hope that it is, but you never know. They might surprise us and come out with something crazy. They was talking about being able to make boats or something like that. Dude, if I knew more than what I know, like I got the imagination to do crazy stuff, but you gotta have the ability to do it with the imagination, though. that's the problem. Yeah, you gotta have the ability to do it. In time. That's a big one too. The time to actually do it. But if I work for Giants and that's what I got paid to do, yeah boy, look out. Trying to get it up against the grass line there. Yeah, that'll be the only problem, man. The hype from the new map coming out. We might get lost. We might get lost in all that. But the good thing is, though, that might be old news by the time we actually finish up. So we do have that going for us. Because I can guarantee you, it'll be out before we're done. We still got a lot of work to go. A long ways to go yet. Bray, wait till you see this thing in game, man. I'm telling you. Even with me streaming it and you guys looking at it, it ain't the same, man. I know it ain't the same. Especially if you got a good PC, man. And you're actually able to turn all your graphic settings up. That's it. I ain't gonna go too crazy with it. But oh yeah. I don't know if you've seen it. I did add a sell point to this too, Brett. And when you look at your PDA on your map, it says short log sell point rack. That's what it says for this. And then you got some wood on there already, so you can come up and get free money right away. Just walk up to the sell trigger and sell that wood on there. Same with this. I just threw this log on there just for testing, but I'm gonna leave it there. So you can get $1,500 right away just from selling that log right there. Yeah, this here says wood rack sell point on the PDA. That says short log sell point rack, and then this here just says wood chips for this on the PDA, and then this here says sawmill for the sell trigger right here. And then I got a few parked cars that show up. There's one there. There's two here. There's one like in front of this garage, and then I put one in front of this garage. Then there's one that appears here, and then I put one right here as well. There's like a black van or something that appears there when you launch the game. And I beefed this hill up right here too. So it's kind of like a valley in here a little bit. Should beef it up a little bit more. Yeah, right? I hope so. I mean, I'm in love with it. It ain't even nowhere near being done yet. Just the one corner is just crazy, man. I'd be happy with just playing on that corner we made. Yeah, and that's the thing too, like, I didn't want it to be just a logging map. I mean, it's 100% logging. I mean, there ain't no doubt about that. But it is, but it isn't. That's the crazy part about it, though. It's not just a map just fully covered in trees and that's it. But it's still fully covered in trees at the same time. If that makes any sense. Yeah, if I was a little bit better with the XML stuff, man, I could add some crazy stuff to maps. Uh, like I was just saying too, the whole animated objects XML, like I haven't messed around in that in so long. Like I need to actually make something in the map move so I can get a little bit of practice messing with that again, because I haven't messed with it in so long, making stuff actually move. That, I mean, I should be a pro at it after getting that swimming pool to work on that other map, man. That was probably the hardest thing I've done. Making that swimming pool fill up with water. Getting the trigger and everything to actually work wasn't the problem. It was actually getting the water to fill up right. That was a nightmare. You know what? I gotta move over there too. That's the only thing that we still have to do over here. I mean, there's a lot more I could do, but if I keep adding stuff, it's going to mess with the frame rate. But the only thing I do have to do over here still is add some more sounds. We got the sounds in that for our water, but I wanted to do some owl sounds and maybe some woodpecker sounds or something over in here. But outside of that, it's done. Shoot. Ask away, brother. That's what we're all here for, right? Help each other. If I can. If I can. Farmer Phil. Open this dashboard real quick here. Alright, that's working. I just had to check something there. Yeah. I don't know how that happened. Alright, but anyhow, if you come up to it, right, and you've gotten everything deleted off of there, you get rid of your ground text, your cultivated ground, or whatever is there, right? If you've gotten that far, if you do that, and you paint down concrete, whenever you go back in the game, 100% guaranteed there's going to be corn still growing through that concrete or whatever's there. Corn, wheat, whatever it is. Alright? So, if you've done that so far, you're good. You still have to do that. But you come up here, wherever it may be located on your map, here is under gameplay fields. Alright? Then if you're wanting to get rid of all the fields, then you just highlight them all. But if you're wanting to just get rid of this field over here, you do everything you did. Alright, you find that field. Oh, we gotta turn this off. There we go. So that's field number 46, and that is it right there. So after you painted everything off of it, you got your concrete down, whatever you wanted to put there, grass, whatever. Just highlight it and hit the delete key on your keyboard. And it'll be gone. But we want to keep that, so we're going to undo that. You have to delete the fields over here in your centigraph. If you don't delete them there, no matter what you do with it here, it's still going to appear in game. Does that help you? Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on that for FS22. Like I said, I've done it for FS19. I don't need to make a new one. Alright, brother. Hopefully it helps. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, give me a little helping hand. Now, if you've done that, like I said, if you went in there and you painted over it and it's still showing in game, that's definitely your problem. You have to delete it up there in the centigraph. Or whatever was growing there is still going to be growing there in game. It'll come right through concrete or whatever you got sitting there. If you got a building sitting there, it'll come right up through that. Sweet, appreciate you. Yeah, it's kind of, especially when you're new to it, man. You go in there and you delete all that, and you go in your game and you're like, what's going on here? I just deleted all that. I'm just using this grass as a guideline. So I know how far to take my forest ground to. See, up in here. I left it too high up in here. Excuse me. Yeah, we gotta draw that back a little bit. I'd like to just bring the forest clear down, but I'm gonna leave it open just because we are leaving a pedestrian trail there. I was sitting there and that won't work. It's like everywhere I'm working, just a square brush just won't work for what I'm doing. See, and that's a good thing too. How I added the racks, how we have the racks there in our sawmill. That'll be awesome for the new expansion coming with that high lift. Obviously, we already have stuff like that, but you know that with that just coming out, man, everybody's going to want to play with that. You know what I'm saying? So with us actually having a rack for people to actually to use that with, it's going to help. Matter of fact, we have 2 racks. Well, 3 racks if you want to get technical. And then we're going to have racks at the train too. At both ends of the train. I'm going to have you can ship your wood off to go sell it. But I'm going to have racks right there at the train station too for selling your wood. So if you want to, if you actually wanted to, you could load, I think the train comes in from this side. Yeah, so you could stop the train there, load your wood onto the train here, and then bring it down, and then manually unload it off the train onto the racks, because I'm going to have racks right here for selling your wood. Not these racks, but we got some other ones. I was going to curve that up, but I think I'm just going to shoot it straight over, so it'll tie in with these trees and that here. Yeah, man, I can't wait till we get it done. You guys are playing on it. It's gonna be sweet. Like I said, man, it's crazy in game already. Just what we got. I really don't like to put bushes on the forest ground, but we might go ahead and throw some of these back in there. Possibly. I just like to have them on the edge for sure, just so you don't see that messed up ground. Try to block some of it. Yeah, now some of that's probably going to change. Like I said, I'm just keeping that road there just for a second. Then we're going to take that out and we're going to paint the road in so it matches the rest of our road. Same with this. That's coming out. Man, I would really like to just leave this here. So we didn't have to do all this ground, but I just don't like the way they have it. I really don't. Ours looks much better, so I was going to try to utilize that to save us work, but it ain't going to work. Like look at that, right? And then look at our ground. Our ground's much better. Much better. It's not just one plant just randomly painted all over the place. Cool. Alright, now we can, I guess, it's going to be painful, but we're going to go ahead and delete all that and start over on it. Break down the edge of this road here real quick too. Yeah, and the fact, I don't know if you're still there, Brad, but in the fact that I got it to where this will even work on a console too. All this stuff in here, man, all these plants, the sticks, everything will disappear with a lawnmower, like a regular lawnmower. And you don't have to go in and paint grass over it first. You in construction mode, you can just go in there and just immediately right click it and delete it. Ouch. Man, this is painful. Especially if you know what it takes to put all that in there. Yeah, if you only know what it took to put this forest ground in, this is very painful deleting this. Yeah, I might do it a little bit different though. We might go ahead and add some bushes on this side. Not go crazy with it though, but to switch it up a little bit, we'll add some bushes to it. Like I wanted to go back on all that behind us there and add timber berries to it, which I did kind of here and there, just nothing like I was going to. Just trying to push on with the map to get it done here. See, now if we didn't have the what do we got? The pine needles to paint down on the ground. If we didn't have the pine needles, I would probably definitely do it like they have here. I probably wouldn't have used grass. I would have used the dead grass, but I'd have probably did it like that. But we had the pine needles to break our edges during our transitions from grass to forest ground. See, that's a good thing too, being able to get rid of the sticks and all the little stuff on the ground with the mower. Because after you log it, it would be a pain in the neck to get rid of all that if you wanted to just create a field real quick and start farming right there. It would be a pain in the neck. But like I said, I got it to where you can just run it over with the lawnmower and it'll delete all that. And or just go into construction mode and you don't have to paint grass down first. I got it to where you can just immediately delete it in construction mode, so it won't cost you a dime to get rid of it. As you know, it costs money to paint grass, and that would be the only other way to get rid of it, would be to paint grass down on it and then delete the grass. Although there is a mod out there now that makes painting grass and forming the terrain and makes it free. I got it, but I really don't even remember the name of it. Yeah, I definitely got to get in Blender, man. I got to get in Blender because, like I said, I want to make a new store. Unless this new expansion has a store that I'm happy with, then we'll use it. But I got to make some type of store because I don't want to use the stores that we have. Got to make a store and just being able to make a couple of different buildings. Just random stuff would be great. Lancy boy, what's going on, brother? So you got your map out there, working on the cow, on the cow stuff. Hey, I did get those sell points working too. Like, it was driving me nuts, but I figured out what I was doing. Yeah. Have you did you see our finished product here? Look, got some leaves on the ground with the corresponding trees. Got the maple tree with the maple leaves, the elm with the elm leaves. We added some, we put our telephone pole wires in. Then we threw some poles back here behind our racks for lighting. Another one right there. I put a sell point right here on the PDA. It says small rack or short log sell point rack or something. I put on there. Then you get like $408 for free because we got a couple logs laying on it, and the trigger's right here for it. Then we got our wood chip there, wood chip sell point, then an empty bunker to do whatever with. Put a spotlight there. Then we added another pole back here for light there. Then we got our little water puddle here, man. Dude, this looks crazy in game too, man. With the shadow and that coming off that water. Then we got our leaves running down through there. Obviously, I got the ground indented where the water's running. Yeah, man, it looks good. Appreciate you. Hey, I said that new expansion's coming out. All I gotta do is hope that my map looks better than that one. But, it'll be out before I get this done, though, without a doubt. But yeah, I got little twigs all over this ground back here. The ground looks crazy good, man. It ought to look good as long as it takes me to do each piece of ground. Then we got that ditch back here. Yeah, it says we're getting a new map. It's a logging map. And then it says we're getting new trees with it. And if you look at the pictures, you can kind of see the trees. So I said it'll be out before I get this done, so we might see some of them trees on this map. Yeah, like I like what I got here, but we might use them somewhere back in the distance or something. But yeah, man, check it out. Like, it's crazy, man. Hey, I said I'd be happy playing this map just in this corner. I amazed myself. But yeah, we got a ways to go yet. I actually had cattails back here, but I didn't save it. Then I had finally got rid of every single error and warning too. I had one that was driving me nuts, man. I could not find it. I accidentally deleted the shape file for the map. I was like, oh no, I just ruined it. It's done. Well, it took me a couple of days, but I managed to get that back. And then we had an error saying the LOD 0 mesh cooking, and I just could not find it. And it ended up being this bush right here. Yeah, I remember asking you if you knew about that cell point thing, though. Oh, the custom i3D, or the custom cell points i3D, something like that. I was asking you about, but I did end up figuring it out, and I found out what I was doing wrong. It was real simple too. One little simple thing I was doing wrong. But we got it figured out though. So that's all that matters, I guess. Yeah, but that cow shed, man, that thing, I seen your screenshots, man. That thing's looking pretty good. I need to get in Blender myself and take a little time to teach myself how to use that, because I don't want to use the regular store for this map. Like I want it to say yeah, with no doubt, man. Credit where it's due. I want to be able to I was hoping it didn't crash on me. Yeah, brother. There might be a few things I might need help on. I mean, there's some stuff I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think that's all of us, though. But a lot of people use this building, man. I do not want to use this building for a store, but I want it. I want the 3D lettering like this. And I had somebody that was trying to make it for me, but he couldn't get it exported out. But I wanted to say the dark forest in big lettering like this, and then in small 3D lettering have it say, well, we changed the name of it now, so it would be the dead dark forest, and then in small lettering have it say equipment and rentals or something like that. You mean for the store, Lancey? Alright. How you think I should do it? You think if we made a custom building and just attached it to the building, if we'd be alright, like this is? Alright. Yeah, you probably know a lot more about that than I do. Alright, so unfortunately, we got a lot to do here now. But I'm gonna paint this road down, and then we're gonna lift this up out of here. We're gonna get rid of that. We're just gonna paint this down to match the rest of our roads. I should just knocked it out to begin with. I was trying to save myself from painting down that grass along the road, but it'll just be easier if I just get rid of it. Oops. Oops. How's the falls map coming? Okay. I mean, see, that's what I need to do, man. I need to get in Blender and yeah, teach myself that so I can make some of my own stuff here for this. But I just jump back in here and start working on this because I'm like, I know it's going to be crazy. Just if I was already familiar with it, I'd be okay, but I know very, very little about it. I mean, just like this though, I knew very, very little about it before I started, so I mean it is what it is. But yeah, I need to get in there though. Stop procrastinating. But I'm like, then if I do that, it's going to take time from getting the map done. But then I want to get in there to add stuff to the map. And then juggling all that around work, it just ain't enough time, man. I don't have time. Joel. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Instead of adding things you want to add, right? Yeah, add something just because you ain't got nothing else to to throw in there. Oh man. When you could just take the time to make something that actually makes sense in its place. Yeah, that sucks, Joel. I bet you're probably the only person praying for winter right now. Yeah, I ain't got time for nothing, but I still did manage to accomplish making Giants partners, though. Right? See, that's the thing, though. Like, if I was familiar with it, oh, best believe I'd be jumping in there, like, every step of the way, just making stuff as I need it. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to take me a long time just to get familiar with it to be able to make stuff like that. Yeah, hopefully, Joel. Hopefully you get it. Yeah, I need somebody to be able to tell me when I'm muted. Alright, where we at here? Like, hey, dummy, you're muted. Alright, so we're just gonna paint this down to match the rest of our roads. See, I could even do that too, Lancey, man. I could make some muddy roads in there and everything. But, I don't know, I think I did just with painting. I don't know, I think we got some pretty slick roads just by painting. I knew I didn't want just plain dirt roads, that's for sure. Yeah, roger that. Stick with the pain, right? Yeah. Okay, Joel. I'll check it out for you. No problemo. Very good. How many more you got to go, Joel? You gotta be getting close by now, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, Joel, you're definitely gonna have to jump into. Matter of fact, the yeah, the new expansion is all about logging there, so you can get your practice there before you jump on this map. Alright. I definitely want to try to keep this one smaller than the other ones that I made. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got something stuck in the blades? Lancy boy said no, Joel. You don't use Blind Street Constructor. course, it got off to the left on us there. I hate how it does that. I really do. Concentration, guys. Yeah, they get quiet. They get quiet when I'm concentrating. I should have made my dry grass there a little bit wider, so I didn't have to worry about this getting so close to it, to the edge of it. We'll get this down, then we'll pull that path off of there, and then we'll put our dirt in it. Yeah, see, I definitely could have went wider with that. Yeah. Now you can close it out. You don't have to sit there and wait for it. It'll do that in the background, the processing part of it, Joel. But yeah, it might take a little while. But if it ends up taking like longer than what you think it should, do like I told you, and send feedback. Just take a screenshot. It'll let you take a screenshot of that video processing, and just send feedback. Just tell them it's been processing for however long, and they'll fix it. Because sometimes it does get stuck. But then again, in your situation, it might take a little time. Like, before I had my internet up, like I said, it took me 4 days to process one 4K video. 4 days. And it was only like 20 minutes long. Appreciate them likes, guys. I just did a 4K video. I don't even know what it was. I'm gonna look at it real quick. I'm sure it was something outrageous on the size. Matter of fact, it should be processing right now. Might be done. Oh. Is that it? Oh, it's 13 minutes long in 4K, and it's 7.43 gigs. Should have just made this wider to begin with. Just the dry grass part of it. How many cows is that shed gonna hold there, Lancy? Like 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40? Alright. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, as long as I've played the game, I never actually like played with the animals. And I just kind of started doing that. I got some cows anyway. Yeah, anything I ever did with the animals was horses, and that was on 19. And then 22, I was like, yeah, we better jump into some animals here. Now let's jump back here. See, we won't be able to do as much as we normally do there with the stone and that in the road, just because it isn't that wide. I don't know, man. I want to make it a little bit wider. It's hard to tell. It really is. Am I muted? No. No. Can you hear me now? Uh-oh. Oh, what'd I do? Yeah, man. Same here, Joel. Same here. And the lights are too bright. I was trying to just throw something in there just to, as a reference to how wide that road actually was. See, it shows light off the vehicles, but in maps it just doesn't. There we go. I had to delete them lights, man. They were too bright. They was blinding me. Alright, so we gotta make the gravel part of it wider so we can make the dirt part of it a little bit wider. Because as you see, it's just wide enough to fit a vehicle on it. It is just a trail down through the woods. Don't get me wrong. But I want it to be a little bit wider. The dirt part of it. Okay. That's why I kept that wheel loader in here so I could use it for references. Yeah, we gotta make that a little bit wider. Not long. I'm probably actually just going to finish this up and see what time it was. Finish this piece right here up, and we're probably going to have to call it a day. Alright, Joel. See, Lanty there gave me a little nudge. I'm about to go ahead and just leap off the edge here and hop in Blender and see what we can come up with. See, I made that dry grass wider, but I still didn't make it wide enough. Yeah, where can I get a hold of you? On your Facebook? Yeah, normally I just sit there and struggle with something until I finally figured it out. It might be a day, it might be a month later, but yeah. Good enough, I guess. As long as it's wide enough to actually get something down through there. Because I want to have the trees in that pretty close to the edge of that road. So we're gonna make sure the edge of the road is actually wide enough. Yeah. If you click on about there on my YouTube channel, actually it's in the link now. It's in the link of this stream, my Discord. I had everything in there but Discord, but I did add it. So yeah, if you just scroll down to the bottom of the stream there, in the description, it's in I think it's the last link. Alright, Lancy. Check it out here. I know Jewel asked me to do something. What did she ask me to do? Oh, okay, she wanted me to look at her video. I'm like, I know Jewel asked me to do something when I was down here. I forgot what it was. Alright, this is still kind of skinny. but it might do the trick. I know I had these roads here pretty wide. I don't want them that wide. Yeah, so that'll be it for this one, guys. And we'll pick up on it hopefully tomorrow. I do want to get in there and mess with Blender though. Alright, so yeah, that's it, guys, for this one. Again, if you guys are interested in any DLCs or any previous game or the new game, you don't have it yet, check out the links in the description. Or if you go to Giant's website and you make a purchase, use the code Triple D at no extra cost to you, but it supports the channel. But that's it for this one. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, where the map is headed, hit that subscribe button, mash up notification bell so you don't miss nothing. And I'm out. Deuces. Okay, Brett. Alright, brother. Catch you in the next one. Like I said, probably tomorrow. I don't want to guarantee anything and then not show up, but I'd imagine so. Probably the normal time we normally stream there in the morning. Appreciate them likes too, guys. Thank you for your support.